Okay, today you are going to identify 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, or 100 less of a given number. Okay? Before we start doing that, though, we're going to do some extra practice to kind of remind us of what we kind of did last week, okay? Okay, here's your little, kind of a square problem, not really. There are 342 girls at Center School. How many girls did I say?
342.
Okay, I'm going to write that right here. 342. What number is in the ones place? Vivian?
2.
Okay, I'm going to write a 2 right here then. What number is in the 10's place? Clara?
4.
4. So I'm going to write it on top of there. What number is in the 100's place? Ellie? 3. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to draw in those boxes a picture showing how much each of those has. So if I said 2 1s, then you're going to draw what?
2 1s.
Which is 2. If I'm going to draw 4 10s, I'm going to draw 4 sticks. How much are on those sticks?
10.
10. 10 on each stick, right? And then together, yes, there would be 40. And then 100s, you would draw 3 what?
4.
And how much is in each square?
100.
100. Okay. Ready for your next number?
Yes.
There are 352 boys at Center School. 352 boys. Show how you would draw that. And you can put the numbers on top of them. 352. Okay. All right. So how many 100 boys and girls? 300. How many 10s?
5.
How many 1s?
2. And I can see
Okay.
some.
Boys and girls, from this. Do it, bud. Come on. From this, we had 342 on top, 352 on bottom. What's the difference in those numbers? What's the difference in those numbers? 342 and 352. Liam? In what place? So how much more is it? Okay. There are 10 more boys than girls. Okay? There are 10 more because there are 10. There's one more 10s than there is in 352 than there is in 342, isn't there? Okay? There is one more 10. So you have to change from 4 to 5. It changes from 42 to 52 just by adding 10. Did the ones change?
No.
Did the 100's change?
Yeah. No.
Look at it. Did the 100's change?
No.
Okay, when you're going up 10, for the most part, the only thing that will change is just the 10's. Okay? Let's do this again. Turn your page over.
If you put them together, it equals 694.
Okay, nice. Yes, it will. All right. So, today what we are doing is showing 10 more or 10 less, 100 more or 100 less. Now, watch very carefully so you know what to do on your own. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is showing that if you take 10 away, they have the number 364. Okay? They drew the picture, or 264. Sorry. They drew the picture, 200, 6 10s, 4 1s, right? Okay, but then they said they want to take away 10. They want 10 less. So you see right here, they crossed out a 10. You see that? How many 10s are left now, boys and girls? It's no longer 206. Hey, 5. You're just going 1 less than 6. Okay? Which is 5. Which is now longer, instead of 64, it is. So instead of 64, 10 less than 64 is 54. 10 less, okay? Did the hundreds change?
Nope.
Did the ones change?
Nope.
Just the 10s, right? Okay, what if we added instead of took away? I want to add 10 more. So that's what they did. They put another 10 on there with their. You add 10, that means how many 10s you have now? 7, which is now what number?
274.
70. And then yes, the ones didn't change, the hundreds didn't change. Only the 10s. And it just went up one number, right? Okay, so you had 6, right? To begin with, for 60, 264. 6 is what we began with, right?
Yes.
We took away 1 from 6, which became 50. Instead of 60, it is now a 5, which is, no, which is 5 10s is 50, okay? And then the second time we added, so if you do 1 more than 6, that is, Grayson, you need to stop going ahead. 1 more than 60, or 10 more than 60 is 70, which is, or 7, okay? I'm just saying in the 10s place. You have 10 more, it's 70 instead of 60, okay? All right. So let's do them together real quick. If I had the number 326, okay? If I want to do 10 more than 326, what would I do? What would happen? Does my hundreds change? No?
No.
Does my ones change?
No.
Okay, but I want 10 more. So what does that mean that changes, Vivian? The 10s. The 2 goes to a what? A 3. Because I want 10 more. 10 more, or 1 more than, yeah, but we're just talking about the 10s. Okay? So 2 goes to 3. What if I want 10 less? If I want 10 less than 326. 10 less than that. Does my hundreds change?
No.
Does my ones change?
No.
Okay. But 2 then changes to what?
1.
1. Okay, now what is 10 less than 326 is? 316. Okay, we're going to do the same thing, boys and girls, but instead, we're changing the hundreds. Okay? You are adding 100 or taking away 100. Alright? So, now this bottom part says you can show 100 less or 100 more by changing a digit in the hundreds place. And only in the hundreds place, not the 10s and not the ones. Okay? If they start out as having 264 like they did up there, but they want 100 less, so they crossed out a 100. So now you had 2, you crossed out 1, now only you have
One.
one left, right? So 100 less is 164. Does your 10's change? Does your 1's change? Only thing that changed was your 100, right? Now what if they wanted 100 more than 264? They added another 100. Now you have how many in the 100's place?
3.
But is your 10's and your 1's change?
No.
So 100 more than 264 is, everyone? 364. Okay, so you guys don't have pictures. If you would like to draw a picture to help you, that is fine. But you have to listen to the directions. Are you ready?
Yes.
It says write the number 10 more than 340. Oh my gosh, I'm the 300. 10 more than 648. Okay, now did it say 10 or 100?
10.
So what number are we going to be changing, boys and girls?
10.
The 10's number, which is found in the middle. Okay, and it says 10 more or less? 10 more. So the only thing that's changing is what number again? The middle. So we're going to keep the 6, right? We're going to keep the 8. But we're going to go 10 more. So 4 was the number. Now it needs to be what?
5.
Okay. Number 2. What does that say? 100 less. So what place are we changing this time?
The first.
The 100's number, which is in the first position, and it says 100 less. So you have 5. What's less than 5? 4. 1 less than 5 is 4. And then we keep the 10's and the 1's, right? Okay, keep the 10's and the 1's. I want you to try number 3 and 4 on your own. I will come around and check it. Okay. So, number 17. Are you ready? Let's read it. 854 is blank more than 844. What changed in that? 854, 844. What number changed? So it is how much more? It is how much more? 10. It is 10 more. Okay, number 18. Blank is 100 less than 352. Stop there for just a minute. What is 100 less than 352? We can keep what numbers? 5 and 2. Now we need 100 less. So 3. Yes, less than 3 would be 2. Okay, then it says, and 100 more than 352. What numbers can we keep again?
5 and the 2.
The 5 and the 2, 52.
4.
But 100 more than that would be 452. Okay. The last one, blank is blank more than 751. You guys get to choose this. If you want to do 10 more or 100 more than 751. Ellie, what do you want to do? 10 more or 100 more? Okay. So we're going to put a 100 right here. Okay.